is for assignment. I'm excited. Miss Bamford is my English teacher, and she is the best English teacher in the world. Wait, wrong way. Go back. I haven't personally experienced every teacher in the world, obviously. I believe in precision, so I must refine my statement. It is more accurate to say that she's the best teacher as far as I'm concerned. Miss Bamford is a small woman, and she is between 30 and 60 years of age. I refuse to guess at ages. I asked her once, in the interests of accuracy, and she wouldn't tell me. She wears long and shapeless dresses, so it's difficult to tell what her body is like. But she is probably thin. The one unmistakable thing about Miss Bamford is her lazy eye. It's her right one, and it rolls around like it's skating on something slippery. This lack of control disturbs many students in my class. Sometimes she shouts at a student, and, given her lazy eye, it's difficult to tell who she is yelling at. One eye dips and bobs like a maniac, and the other glares at a non-specific location. Douglas Benson, he's my friend in English, once said that she might have one lazy eye, but the other is hyperactive and should be on Ritalin. When I told Miss Bamford what he said, her eye flitted about even more than normal. You might assume Douglas and I got into trouble for that. But we didn't. I'll tell you about it later. The assignment. It's a recount. She wrote it on the board. Recount. Write about something that happened to you in the past. Of course, anything that already happened must be in the past, and I tried to point this out, but Miss Bamford ignored me and continued explaining the assignment. We have to write a paragraph about ourselves for every letter of the alphabet. 26 paragraphs in total, and each one starts with a letter of the alphabet, from A through to Z. She gave us an example. A is for Albright. I was born in Albright, which is a small town about 40 kilometres from Brisbane in Queensland, Australia. Not much happens in Albright, so my birth was a cause of much celebration. People danced in the streets, and there was a firework display for 2 nights running. Since then, the town has gone back to sleep. Or maybe it is holding its breath, waiting for me to do something else, something equally spectacular. I wrote Miss Bamford's example in my English book. Our school is in Albright, so I suppose she was making the example relevant. But I didn't like the way the example made false statements. I mean, no one's birth causes that amount of excitement. It doesn't happen, so I put my hand up to query the point. But one of the things that makes Miss Bamford such a good teacher is that she knows exactly what I'm going to ask before I ask it.